Hello, my name is Kourtney Goff. I'm the founder of Little Brother Inspires, which is an affordable youth mentoring company established in 2020 to inspire the youth across the world. One of the ways that we're able to inspire the youth is leveraging some of our literary resources that we have. 3 ways that we leverage the resources is to be able to drive home the conversations around personal development, spiritual development, and professional development. These resources all come together to create and mold the future generations of the world. I'm very excited when I think about the path of becoming an author because my whole goal and purpose is to inspire the youth. Any way that I can be able to give them content, resources, to be able to drive those conversations to do 3 things: read, write, and implement. When they're able to do those things, that drives it home to make sure that they're able to implement the things that they're reading and take action on it. These are the first 3 books that I've written called Little Brother Spiritual Motivation for Christians. Within this series, it's a complete dialogue of just how to navigate through life in those moments where we all go through life where it's ups and downs and so much trials and tribulations, but we all need that spiritual motivation, that encouragement to get back up, have another day. This is the resource that you need. With over 50 reviews on Amazon, you have people across the world who have tapped into this complete series. And I'm telling you right now, once you get to the end, you will be a spiritual motivator of your group. People will come to you, asking you for advice, asking you for encouragement, but then this also serves to fill your cup as well to make sure that you're ready to inspire the world. Check it out. Raising Queens is a daily devotional journal which is inspired to motivate the father and fathers, young girls across the world. When I think about my life as a girl dad, I have 2 daughters, and I think of, okay, what things do I want to prepare them with? What things do they need in life to be successful? And when I think about that, that's all centered around their understanding of who God is in their life, who God has created them to be, and then being able to take action on those things, to know who they are, know their value, know their worth, and it's all here. And going back to the same thing that we talked about from the beginning: read, write, implement. And this devotional journal is going to allow them to not only read the information, take it in, digest it, but then now write it down and implement it into their lives. If you're a father, you're a mother, or parenting, this is the perfect resource for you to read with your daughter. The Spiritual Inspiration Journal for Young Adults. This content was created to just really drive those conversations. Throughout life, we have those up and down moments where you're just struggling. You're like, man, what's going on? I want to get closer to God. Look no further. This resource is going to give you content every single day. If you started on January 1, and you write all the way out to the end of the year, it's going to give you a devotional every week. It's going to give you questions every single day, as well as scripture and critical thinking questions to help you say, how can I get better and closer to God with every week, with every day, with every conversation that we have. If you're looking for that resource, you're a young adult, or you have young adults in your family or your network, this is the perfect resource for them. Take advantage. The Youth Mentoring 101 Workbook. This is a great resource for the middle school and high school students. This is going to really drive home the personal development piece, and this is the 52-week content. So this curriculum can be leveraged in schools or in youth organizations just to drive home personal development. So you're going to get 52 different focus topics for the entire year with questions listed every single week, but then it also includes a midweek check-in. So a check-in to drive home accountability, see where the areas of opportunities are, and this is going to be the resources to drive those conversations. This can be self-led, or this can be from a mentee mentor perspective, or a parent and a child, or even a guardian. Whoever is there, this can be leveraged from that standpoint to drive home those conversations, to make sure that they're getting the proper mentorship that they need to drive home the personal development. So if you're looking for that resource, it's the perfect one for you. The Sunday School Youth Mentoring 101. This is a great resource. This is going to give you content throughout the entire year for middle school and high school students to drive home those conversations. So if you're a church organization, a youth organization, you're like, hey, you know what? I want to supplement spiritual edification, development into your curriculum, your content. This resource is for an entire year. So once you roll it out, you can drive home conversations with weekly questions, weekly scriptures, as well as a midweek check-in. During the midweek check-in, we're just driving home accountability. Where are those areas of opportunity? How can we get better? And throughout this entire time, it drives the critical thinking for the individual. And this can be self-led, or this can be with a leader, a parent, a pastor, youth pastor, you name it, they can leverage it. And from that point, we make sure that the middle school or high school student gets all the things that they need from that resource. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about myself as well as Little Brother Inspires and some of the books that we have. Please go online and visit us at www.littlebrotherinspires.com. If you have any questions, just send us an email at info@littlebrotherinspires.com. Thank you for your time.